Hello everybody and welcome to InstaSpeedathon 2021. We're on day 3 of 3. So this of course is the final day of the marathon. Now overnight we've had some incredible developments on the donation side of things. We have absolutely surpassed and smashed the £500 goal that was set, which means that we have actually surpassed it. We're now on £518.35 and we haven't even done anything to get there. Except that you guys have absolutely donated the hell out of Tiltify, which is absolutely incredible. So I just want to say a huge thank you. That is actually a pretty good surprise to be meeting as we wake up, because I'm still half asleep here. So I'm just going to go through the donations, because a lot of these don't actually have any comment, but they're just there. So we have the following donations. We have Batwoman, who's done 2 donations actually, or may have done a lot more actually, but I'm going to read them in the order they came in. So Batwoman £19, which goes with Big Head Mode No for Arkham Knight any percent. There's also Batwoman £9 with Pick a Skin for Arkham Knight any percent Batman Beyond, and that's a £15 donation. And then there's a £5 donation from 30 puns. The donor comment is just "hush," which I don't know what that means, but okay. And it goes, and the poll option is Big Head Mode Yes for that one, and that's a £5 donation. And we then have Batwoman with another £5 donation for Big Head Mode No. I have a feeling that they've been actually just battling against each other on getting Big Head Mode, whether it's a yes or a no on this one. That's a £5 donation from Batwoman for no. And then 30 puns has another £5 donation with Big Head Mode Yes. And then an anonymous £5 donation which goes towards Big Head Mode No. And then 30 puns with the £7 donation Big Head Mode Yes. And that's what's gotten us over the £500 line somehow. Is that 2 people supposedly, along with an anonymous donation, who have been battling out trying to make sure that Big Head Mode is either yes or no. In fact, no, there's another one here, a £20 donation, which goes towards Big Head Mode No. So that, I think, is probably what has got us over the line, is the fact that there's been 30 puns and Batwoman and also an anonymous donator who has been trying their best to effectively figure out which Big Head Mode option wins the poll. As things stand, we'll find out which one's winning. I'm assuming it's no. Let's have a look. Yeah, so no is winning at the moment with £50 in total, with yes falling behind ever so slightly on 34. So if you would like to see either one of them, then please do get those donations in. So we are now going to go over to Bomberman Act 0 by AntiAaron. So yeah, we're going to go over to that now. And yeah, I really hope you guys will enjoy the run and get donating, of course, because let's try and get that poll to just tweak it a little bit. Let's try and get a bid war going on that poll as well and see where that takes us to. So we'll head over to AntiAaron's channel and then we'll sort out what the poll options that have won are for his run as well. Channel, and then we'll sort out what the poll options that have won are for his run as well. Oh, hold on. So Twitch capture doing this thing again, hold on. Okay, there we go. And we're clear.
Alright, we look good. So
and
there's
for
been...
some reason your webcam capture's just gone completely dark.
Well, it's the light itself. Because I have...
Oh, okay.
It's just the lamp. That's all it is. But I can kill it. But then again, it's Bomberman Act 0.
Yeah.
Because this type of lamp is a little awkward, and I'm trying not to have it actually glare off of my TV.
Fair enough. No, that's fair. But no, I think it might be the delay. I think we're working with very long delay on your side, I think.
A little bit of a. It's a bit, but it's all right.
So, just for the benefit of the viewers, the poll options that won the bid wars were female, who in fact, female was the only one that actually had any donations at all in the male-female poll. Really, everybody really wants an erotic stream today, don't they?
Oh, yes, they do.
But yeah, female was the only one that actually got any money at all, getting £56 in total.
Nice.
And then we've also got blue, which won £50. The only other option which actually had any donations in was green, which had £5. So that is the blue wins the poll there.
All right. Yeah, it's looking like it's streaming very, very well on your end.
Yeah, I think it's going okay on my end. I think we're alright.
Yep.
It's just your webcam which is a little bit dark.
Yeah.
But I think
it's like, hi, I am AntiAaron, and I speedrun Bomberman Act 0. As you can see, he wants to be or remain anonymous. All that's missing is that dark vocals that distort it. Alright.
Right, whenever you're ready to start, give me a countdown and then we'll start the timer.
Are we ready for first person bomber in 3, 2, 1, go. And we're off. Let's hope that my practice run does not come back to haunt me, because I died at 85 last night trying to practice. So, welcome to Bomberman Act 0, where the goal is to survive 99 levels as fast as you can without dying. Because if you die, you're back to the start with no save situations. If you play at the way that I play, you tend to beat the game in 2 hours, but this game is totally 100% RNG. Which means you don't know where anything is going to drop. You cannot manipulate anything. You just gotta be lucky on where you place all of your bombs. And usually on the first stage you want to get at least a speed, fire, and bomb. If you're really lucky, you can get 2 speed, 2 fire, and about 3 detonating bombs. But what you do not want in this game is the remote control bombs, because they are so laggy and so slow and really don't kill anyone fast. Alright, let's just take him out right. Oh, nope, that setup didn't work. He's smarter than we think, but he pinned himself. Yeah. Alright, stage 2 is where you want to get speed, bomb, fire, and penetration bombs, which helps you cut through all of the bombable blocks. So that helps you on your speed of trying to cut through everything fast as possible. Okay, there goes your fire. Thankfully that wasn't what I was looking for, because that would have hurt pretty badly, but it wouldn't be the first time, because, you know, marathon luck. Where is it? Gotta be around here somewhere. So one thing about this, you cannot manipulate anything. You can only get lucky. And I spend most of my time playing pinball all night saying, yep, I'm practicing. Alright, there. Another thing about this is trying to learn how to work on your bomb placements, because all the bombs have a 6-second delay, and usually around 4 seconds after a bomb is placed, they will tend to stand still. So if they drop it and you wait, you can drop in your bomb and have it counter and kill them. Round 3 is where you pretty much want to find two fires, speed, and a little bit more bombs. And once I need to remember my fire length, or else I'm just gonna hurt myself. Well, things are just coming up ducky right now. Alright. So far, we're looking really good.
You win. Your line. Get to the next stage.
Little laggish. But so far, looking about right. Maybe because I'm running at 60 frames per second, who knows. But all in all, it's not that bad of a PowerPoint.
Yeah, we are getting a little bit of lag over on your stream, I think. It's coming from your stream, and I think we're also working with quite a long-ish delay. I think it's about 10-12 second delay, which is a little bit weird, but don't worry about it too much. I mean,
I'm not.
It should be fine. We're not buffering anyway, so that's alright.
Yep.
We can work with a little bit of lag.
Yeah. It's not, Shadow.
We're not having a network error like we had yesterday.
Whereas the ever important power up in this one, the ever important is the line bomb. There it is. And this is when the fun for the speed of this game really starts to come in handy. La-da-dee. La-da-da-da. Boom.
You win. Your line. Get to the next stage.
Okay, let's see here. 5, this is where you can get this is when the degree of difficulty rises up a little bit. Well, there goes the one important thing, which is the bomb walkthrough, but the other one you want to get is the bomb infinity, like so, and he has a remote bomb which doesn't help much, and he did not drop it. So I guess we'll be waiting till 7 to hopefully get the blue ball right there. Should help you walk through bombs, but at least we got the bomb infinity, which you will have to wait till stage 10 if you wanted to get that. Alright. This stage is usually hearts, bombs, and speed downs.
Ready, start.
Yeah. And we blow them out of the water. Lion bombs, and bomb infinity. Along with the penetration bombs, what could be better?
Your line. Get to the next stage.
Alright, now make sure I find it, because
Start.
last time this happened to me, last night, I didn't get it, and it hurt. So, I'm gonna take my time, get it. Yep, we're doing good. And that power up right there is the remote control bombs, which is the one bomb you really don't want to get.
You win.
Even in the other mode for
Your line.
a one-hit kill,
To the next stage.
a little bit better, but still not top tier.
Ready, start.
Alright, now let's try to find the block through. If we find that, alright. Pretty much what you'll be doing is line bombs and whatnot. And if there's anybody in the chat who wants to ask questions about this game, feel free.
Your line. Get to the next stage.
Pretty much right now between 9 and 10 is to when you want to try to fill up your fire and your speed, and if you missed any other options, it's right here. But if you missed any of the walkthroughs, you'll be waiting a while.
I'm not sure if anyone's in chat at the moment, but if anyone is in chat, then as I've been doing throughout the marathon, really, I'll be posting the donation link periodically during the day. And if anyone does have any questions, please let me know, and I'll be sure to pass them on as well.
Alright.
Currently have 3 viewers, which is alright, to be fair. Not
Yep.
too bad. I mean, it's quite early in the morning, so I can't imagine too
Yep.
many people being online at the moment. But
Yep.
Hopefully that will pick up very soon.
Yep.
You win.
Well, it's better than what I normally have, which is 1. And that's me.
Next stage.
That's the same with me usually, to be fair, on my main channel. It's only I have like 1 or 2 viewers. It's myself and usually one friend of mine.
But then again, this really isn't a popular game, which kind of hurts a little bit, but what can you do, you know?
I mean, to be fair, I think there's been a few games that haven't been incredibly popular, and we've still managed to get quite a nice amount of viewers from it, so we might get quite a few views later on.
Yep.
It is quite early in the morning though, so I think that might be the biggest reason why we don't have many people at the moment.
True.
But hopefully that'll pick up soon.
You win.
As far as the channel's going, we are standing very strong at 130 followers, which is absolutely incredible. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone there.
That is awesome.
And as I mentioned already, we have £518.35, absolutely smashing our target of £500. Thanks to the bid war which happened overnight.
Where's everybody standing? There we go. It's alright. No worries.
You win. Your line. Get to the next stage.
Oh, let's see. Where are we at? It was 11, so 12. Basically, as of right now, it's just a go mode and destroy as fast as possible. I think I'm missing a fire, but hopefully I can pick it up somewhere down the road, maybe.
Start.
Okay, I'm missing 2 fires on a normal Accord. That worked out pretty well.
You win. Your line. Get to the next stage.
Alright, 1, 2 in the middle, 1 guy in the corner, no one behind us. Should be an easy takeout.
Ready. Start.
Bomb placements and working the line bombs. It's pretty much all the things you need to know about this game, and try not to kill yourself.
Your line. Get to the next stage.
So yeah, judging by what I see, I'm about a stage ahead by the actual stream.
Ready. Start.
Just stand right here and let the fire work its magic. Oh, I probably should have waited for that. And that's another thing you need to watch out for. If you do a line bomb, you might have a bomb actually right next to you.
You win.
So yeah, this game does have the option of
Your line. Get to the next stage.
putting a difficulty on you. 26 and 14, yeah, that's fine. I just gotta keep telling myself I'm not out for a PB, I'm only out to win. And stay alive. So 1, 2, 3.
Ready. Start.
Yeah, this game is a total crapshoot on what it does. But that worked out pretty well.
You win. Your line. Get to the next stage.
Sometimes I always wonder, what do people think? Oh, when they see this in, please pick this game. I always wonder, what is going in their heads like, should I, shouldn't I, shouldn't I? Or it's like, is this for real? There goes fire again.
You win. Your life. Get to the next stage.
Although I always say that after a certain amount of time, there should be a question mark after you're alive. But yeah, if anybody wonders about why I consider this a true Bomberman speedruns, because of the survival clock in the bottom. Which is like, look, I'm here for you to play this game fast. Nothing more, nothing less. Go fast. Alright. That ain't working out well. You're gonna run that way, you're gonna run that way, you're gonna be trapped that way, you're gonna run that way. And the fire didn't even make them. Definitely need to get the fire.
You win. Your life. Get to the next stage. Ready? Start.
Away we go. Alright.
Time clock. Speed up.
Greed. Greed for greed's sake.
You win. Your
Well.
life. Get to the next stage.
Okay, 19. Same as the rest. Beat as fast as possible.
Ready? Start.
But we got one guy with penetration bombs. Where am I laying that one? Always watch out where you lay your bombs. You may hit yourself. Basically, look, the goal is to keep the fire going.
You win. Your life. Get to the next stage.
And welcome to stage 20, where if you lose any of your power-ups or if you need any hearts or anything, this is the stage for it. But when they set themselves up like that, doesn't quite help. But since I'm at 284 on health right now at stage 20, I should be fine. I'm placed in the corner and everyone's placed over there, which is always good.
Start.
You're trapped. So I'll use that for the buffer. There was a fire that I could have gotten, but oh well.
You win. Your life. Get to the next stage.
Alright. The next of the hill runs with the pressure blocks.
Ready? Start.
That worked out very well.
You win. Your life. Get to the next stage. Ready? Start.
Alright. Ooh. Alright. That could have been very bad. If I get hit by any bomb fire, I can run the risk of losing power-ups. Usually the blues go first, and if you beat a stage and you are not able to pick it back up, you don't get a chance to pick it back up until further down on when a stage that actually has it. And that's when you hope to find it before it gets taken or blown up, because by then it's a whole lot harder.
Ready? Start.
Greedy. Okay, now we got full.
You win. Your life. Get to the next stage.
Yeah. Little here and there, but what can I say? Probably should have kept it at 30 frames on when I started my OBS. Who knows?
Ready? Start. Play on.
Aww.
Fire up.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
You win. Your life. Get to the next stage.
We're pretty much a quarter of the way done.
Ready? Start.
Alright, stay focused. Just do it the old school way.
Are you getting drop frames on your stream? It is getting quite laggy.
No, I'm just seeing encoder overloaded.
Okay, so that's probably where the lag's coming from.
Whatever that means.
That means that you are probably streaming at a bitrate that's too high for either Twitch or something to manage.
Or I actually have the freaking my freaking window up on the my freaking stream.
Yeah. So
And that is usually on when it happens if I'm trying to watch the
So
the freaking stream. So I killed it. I killed.
Oh, okay, now the actual stream is much smoother.
Yep,
So
I killed our chat. That's what I did. I killed the chat.
that's fine. If anything comes through the chat, then I'll let you know. But it's probably a good
Alright.
chance for me just to remind anybody who is watching. If you do want to donate, then everyone can vote down in the panels below, and I'll be posting a link periodically in chat. If we get some chat activity, that is, of course. If we don't have any chat activity, then there's not really much point to post anything. But anyone who does want to donate, the EveryoneCan logo will take you to the Justify page, and that is where you can donate to the fundraiser, and all the money through that goes directly to EveryoneCan.
So what was your thoughts on when you saw this game pop up?
In the submission.
Yeah, what was your thoughts? I always want to
I
know.
thought it was quite different. To be fair, one thing I do like to do in InstaSpeedathon, and this is just something that I've always liked doing anyway, I like things that are different. So, things which might not be as popular, which may not appear in speedrun marathons. Okay, there are some games that we do accept that have been to pretty big speedrun marathons before. We've had Super Metroid, we've had many great runs at InstaSpeedathon, but I also like to have the rare runs that you don't often see in speedrun marathons. And also, one thing I do like from that as well is InstaSpeedathon is often people's first time ever being in a speedrun marathon as well. So,
Yeah, this is.
my philosophy of choosing runs which are not as well known means that a lot of people have their first marathon experience with us, which I actually do appreciate quite nicely. I must say so myself.
Yeah.
Not
This.
to toot my own horn or
That's
anything.
alright. Yep.
Yeah.
This is number 4 on my behalf of this game. The 4th. Should have been my 5th, but I missed it because I wasn't aware that the schedule was posted. I was like, oh.
Wait, the schedule? What do you mean the 4th? Was this supposed to be the 4th run of the day?
I'm saying on the very first time I was ever in a marathon, I missed it because I didn't even realize that I was accepted. And I'm like, oh no,
Oh,
I was on for 6:30 a.m. and I missed it.
no. So is this your first marathon? Well, first marathon and actually doing a run here, or is it?
This is the first run on the Insta, but overall, this is my 4th.
4th marathon.
Yeah,
Cool.
this pretty much has been my New Year's resolution to try to get into as many marathons as possible to show people that this is not a bad game.
Well, if you stick around to the end, we might have a special announcement that's just for you. Well, not just for you, it's for everybody, but you might be interested in that if you're around later on. It will be at the end of the stream, and that's at around about 9 p.m. British time, which is in about 12 hours. So,
I'll probably be asleep because I have work tonight.
in that case, it will be highlighted anyway if you want to watch it.
Oh,
later.
I will.
And it will obviously also be announced in the InstaSpeedathon Discord, so
Okay. I will definitely be checking it out.
cool.
You win.
Which reminds me, I need to tell the mods about it first.
Your life. Get to the next stage.
Yeah, I'd say the only downside about this is the load times in between each of the rounds. But other than that, it's
Ready?
basically, I don't know. I'd say it's a compensation for trying to find a exit point. And this game really does put all of your Bomberman skills to the test.
Your life. Get to the next stage.
Alright, this will be the last of the hell runs for a while. Only downside is, if you lost a couple stuff like that, you have a chance, but you would also be having a high risk of finding speed downs.
You win. Your life. Get to the next stage.
Alright, so we got 1, 2. Alright, we can pull this off. Line bombs. They are your best friend, but can be your worst enemy.
You win.
Because if your control stick is loose, you run the risk of firing forward and backwards.
Ready? Start.
Alright. That was a close one. Let the lag hit so the bombs can kill him.
You win. Your life.
Go, here we go.
You win. Your life. Get to the next stage.
Okay, where are we at? 37. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. No one behind us, which makes it a little bit better.
Ready? Start.
So we don't have to backtrack. Clever.
You win. Your life. Get to the next stage.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good on time.
How many rounds are there in total in this game?
99 acts to 0 is what I like to call it.
Ah, cool.
99 levels.
Well, we're 40 minutes in, and we're already on what, round 30? Hold on a minute.
8.
Round 38. So.
Yep. 15.
Yeah,
15, 45, yeah, that ain't bad. Get the heart for the sake of it. He's trapped there. He's trapped there. Nowhere to run. Oh.
You win. Your life. Get to the next stage.
Yeah, I know. What's that?
Chat seems to be very dead on Twitch, by the way.
Yeah, I know. It's like, because yeah, it's like 3:45 a.m. here, 10:45 over there.
Exactly. It's very early in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Ready? Start.
Sunday fun day where no one wants to get up.
Exactly.
No, that probably. Yeah, that was bad. That was close to being bad. And it's getting a little bit worse on. They're getting a little bit faster and a little bit smarter now.
Your life.
And maneuvering.
Get to the next stage.
Got a little lucky there. Oh yeah, especially with that guy right there. That was a nice turnaround. And this is our next station of level 40 to refill on hearts, or if we have lost anything along the way. Usually it's our mind and sanity. And there are no... think we're doing. Stop thinking about PBing. It's always the problem. All you think about is your PB, to me is like, what are you doing? There is no high pressure situations. Just do what you know. Oh no! No, not again. Nope. Not happening. I do not want to be spending 2 minutes trying to get through a stage because I picked up remote control bombs. I'd rather get hit and lose it than keep it and face the consequences. And this is why you pick up health. Just in case of moments like that. Yep. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 enemies, so more of them to come. Okay, that's just a regular bomb, so I don't have to worry. Just take him out while I have a shot, spin around. He was clever placing that bomb right there, thinking I wouldn't see it. They do get smart. They really do.
You win. Your life. Get to the next stage.
Yeah. Then again, I have been playing this game for 7 years, so... Oh my god, the perfect setup.
Ready? Start.
Except... Yep, still a good setup. Now, if this was the standard mode, they would all die in one hit, so you would have to make that... You could actually make that perfect L and take them all out in one shot.
Get to the next stage.
45.
Ready? Start.
Ouch. Alright, take a break. Yard sale, that was wonderful. But at least I got it back, so nothing too bad. A yard sale is when you lose your precious power-ups because of being hit by a bomb. Everything must go.
Get to the next stage.
Alright, how are we gonna do this?
Ready? Start.
Cool beans.
Fire up. You win. Your line. Get to the next stage.
1951 at 46. Not bad, so I'll probably be looking at a 21, 22 by 50, which is always a good sign. Because from 51 to 89, excluding a few stages,
Ready?
the enemy drops are random.
Play block. Spin up.
Well, I'm definitely getting off target here. Where are you gonna run to? There's nowhere to run.
You win. Your line. Get to the next stage.
Right, we have Damien in the chat, one of our other moderators, and
What's up?
he appreciates that you are into vape culture as well.
Thank you. Well, playing this game, trust me, you will want to buy a vape because the stress will get to you. You will find yourself chain smoking like a maniac.
You clearly never played Ratchet and Clank Side Matters any percent on the final boss.
I went through a carton of cigarettes in 3 days trying to learn how to speedrun this game. Well, trying to actually beat this game for the first time after a year and a half of playing. And after you learn how to beat this game, you can pretty much know what you're doing. Because you'll be replaying a lot and a lot and a lot. You can get to here and die and back to 1, then get to 52, back to 1, starting all over again. You find yourself, yeah, it's like I need to buy a vape. If I went through a carton of cigarettes in like 4 days, this is not good. Not good at all.
Smoking is bad, kids. Don't get into it. I
Yeah.
don't smoke, so I don't want to do that, but
Yeah, well,
it's bad for you.
yeah, I'm just saying for the reasons. And this is the moment of truth stage, because this basically tells you what you're in for. in the foreseeable future.
Just for the sake of...
Oh!
Oh, hold on. We've got something.
Okay, I just got remotes.
Is that good or is that bad?
Bad.
Ah.
And this is pretty much what happened to me last night.
Oh, right.
That was a line bomb. I would have buffered out, but... Ah, no such luck. Welcome to Lag Town. Look at that. Look at that. He can avoid everything that you throw at him. That's what's worse about this. They can avoid everything, so that hurt.
You win.
Rip. No. Can't rip. Just gotta hope to find it. Now, usually I've been beating stages between 20 to 40 seconds. Watch what happens now.
Damien bringing in the chat memes, segueing into our fundraiser for Everyone Can.
You win.
You got awfully quiet. I'm not quite sure.
Me?
Yeah. You,
The usual when that usually why I say please stay and talk, because usually I tend to be quiet when I play. For some reason, I've never been a fan of talking to myself. Maybe it's
no,
'cause
that's fine.
maybe being a stutterer has something to do with it. Who knows?
I mean, that's understandable, but I don't have the same feeling because I'm quite used to talking to myself. I find I get intelligent conversations out of it sometimes.
I can, but when it comes down to playing this game, it seems to be a different story.
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna be.
I tend to find I have the most intelligent conversations with myself sometimes.
Yep.
Most people think I'm insane.
I can talk to myself, but the things that I talk to myself about, it's insanity,
You win.
and would I rather be somewhere else?
Okay.
Okay. And trying to talk about this game, it's like, what can I say that I haven't been saying in 7 years to myself? Is how I look at it,
Fair enough.
It's usually I'm like, just, yeah, look at this, look at that. Will I find a penetration bomb somewhere?
Damien says relatable. But yeah, I think we can segue quickly into talking about our fundraiser, because it's been about half an hour since I talked about it last. So, quick slide into saying that if you would like to donate, Damien has posted it in the chat there for you guys. It's the Tiltify link for the InstaSpeedathon fundraiser. We have currently raised a grand total of £518.35, which is absolutely incredible. But let's get even more than that, shall we? So if you would like to donate, please click on that Tiltify link, or if you click on the EveryoneCan logo in the panel below, that will take you to the same place, and all the proceeds will go direct to EveryoneCan. We have got a poll. No, I have two polls. Sorry, for Arkham Knight, for the Arkham Knight run, which will be happening later on. And it also sparked a bid war, whether or not Big Head mode is activated or not. So if you would like to see it, currently No is winning that with £50, but Yes is trailing behind ever so closely at 34. So if you would like to see the Big Head mode being used, then please feel free to donate to that. Or if you really want to secure that No wins that poll, then feel free to donate to that option as well. But if you would like to donate, then please do consider putting it towards one of the polls for the Arkham Knight run later on. There's a poll for Big Head mode, where No is currently winning, and there's also Pick a Skin, which currently Batman Beyond is winning in that one. So please do consider donating. It's obviously a fantastic cause. Everyone can have a fantastic charity. They have disabled kids get into gaming using custom gaming peripherals, and they also have a gaming centre in Manchester in the north of England, where kids can go there. They can play games with each other. They can have a really good time, and it's honestly a valuable resource for kids, especially during difficult times. But unfortunately, the centre is currently closed due to COVID. But hopefully, they can reopen once everything sort of passes, as it were. Just seeing you put in the chat, as you see, remote bombs aren't healthy for going fast.
Yeah, I got my phone up, so that just makes it a little bit more easier than having the why can't someone have purple bombs? That would make my night so much better right now. Oh, you runner! Yeah. Every bomb going off one at a time doesn't help. Does not help. I do like how I look like I am anonymous. Alright, this is the stage of love. Nothing but love.
Just letting you know, another moderator is going to be joining us in a moment, Damien, who is actually in the chat. He might join. He's going to join us, or he wants to join us on the on-stream voice chat.
No problem. Oh no! Well, I guess this is the good thing about having that. Oh, I don't have that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's gone.
I have joined us.
You have entered the chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, I haven't done any sound checks beforehand, so this would just be like pretty much on the go.
You're good.
So if Tim wants to fix that on his end, yeah.
I'll have a look how it sounds like now.
I'm just here to liven things up a little bit.
No problem. So right now, the remote control bombs here are livening everything up in the worst possible fashion.
All sounds seem to be okay, pretty much. So it's all okay.
Oakley dokley.
Man, this is taking forever now. Guess I should try and catch him on the runaround, but yeah, that took what? 2-3 minutes when it should have done a whole lot less.
So what is this game then? I'm kind of confused looking at it.
This is Bomberman Act 0. This is the Xbox 360 Bomberman that everybody has panned since 2006 saying this is not a good Bomberman game. But in reality, this is a authentic, a legitimate Bomberman game, just realistic and darker of the NES version. But a lot of people, it's like, this is my Bomberman, Hero N64, and I'm like, Bomberman, he was never a platformer.
Now I'm looking at this level and I'm even more confused. Okay.
Yeah, remotes really aren't helping me much. It's now very slow paced. And this is why I tried to boost up the estimate to 215 in case of moments like this. Because usually I can beat the game in 2 hours. But if a bad drop happens or if I lose power-ups or whatever happens, time will have to be added. Where, well, if I can get through this, I'll have a shot at 60.
So, Winston, what time in the middle of the night did you reckon we reached 500?
Like an actual
And there it went.
the exact moment. It was approximately somewhere between 8 and 10 hours ago. Or 9 and 10 hours ago, so... And it was about midnight-ish.
Yay!
So, there was
The MT plus 0.
Yeah. So a big bid war just kind of happened where Batwoman and 30 Tons were just voting on whether or not they want big head mode to be enabled or not in Arkham Knight. And at the moment, no is winning. So if anybody wants to change that, then they can if they want to.
No is winning by how much?
No is winning by £16. So £16 and 1 pence is necessary for yes to be in the league. If you want to vote for yes, or if you want to vote for no and make no the absolute definitive winner, with almost 0 chance of being beaten, then you can do that too.
I think we need Mr. Beast here.
Mr. Beast, where are you? We need big head mode. Someone tweet at Mr. Beast, actually. Someone tweet at him and just say, we want to donate to charity? We want to see big head mode.
Yeah, I think that'll force him into it. That's not force people into doing anything.
Nah, we can't force people at gunpoint. That's illegal. It's not exactly the nicest thing to do, is it?
No.
Like you held me at gunpoint to donate to their stream as well.
Yeah, Damon, but the difference is you're a friend of mine. I can do that.
What are friends for?
Yeah. The difference is as well you don't care.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Nah. I wanted to donate. You didn't held me at gunpoint. Shh.
You're
I'm
live.
told to say
Get to
that.
the next stage.
Right.
Damon, you're not supposed to say that. That's illegal.
It wasn't gunpoint. It was knife point.
Exactly. He can't hear us whispering right now.
Absolutely. Neither can anyone in the chat. Wait, what did you say?
Start.
This is what we need. We need the memes. Maybe that'll tempt more people to come and watch.
Yes, just
Yeah.
every available green space on your screen, just fill it with memes.
What do you think? What kind of bomb do you think I have? It is green.
Oh wait, we've got a green bomb! Hey! The InstaSpeedathon colour. Yeah. And the UI is green on Bomberman at 02.
And
All the green.
these are the worst bombs in the history of Bomberman. Well, not really. Just this one.
How dare Bomberman make green bombs as well?
'Cause that's why it's called the freaking green death flavor. Oh, I got lucky on that. Alright. Round 60. Let's hope we can find it.
You win.
Let's hope we can find it. What am I looking at?
So only about 39 rounds left.
Yep.
Is it?
In about an hour and 9, so I'm still good.
Cool.
50 is about a hour anyways, is where I want to, is where the estimate should be at for 50, you know, on a bad run. Or a marathon run. Underestimate run.
I think we were around about an hour just before when we got to 50.
Yeah, we're at 109 right now for whatever the stage is that is showing on stream.
Yeah, we're on stage 60, 1 hour 10 into the
Yep.
run.
I should be looking for the penetration bombs if it somehow wants to show up. Well, there's that if I wanted to get it, but I'm not after that. I'm after something else. There it is! Now we're back in business! Now we're back in business. Finally. We can go back to going fast.
You win. Your life. Get to the next stage.
I really don't know if I really want to do a remote bomb percent. That would be torturous. It'd be interesting. Remote control percent. From stage 5 all the way up to 99. I don't know if I can do that. Alright. Thank you for picking it up. Now they're getting a little bit faster, wiser, smarter. I can't do that. Good thing I picked up the bomb. Pick up the buffer again. Run all the way across the stage. Man, those remotes really did throw off my mojo. My timing got thrown off like crazy. But it happens. It happens.
You win.
And speaking of crazy, everyone will be crazy not to look at the fundraiser.
Get to the next stage.
Just slide in that donation read, is it, Amy? Are you taking my job now as the principal donation reader for InstaSpeedathon?
You can all through yesterday on the chat. I've been pretty much Linus tech tipsing it.
You've been doing that. You haven't just been doing that yesterday. You're doing that on Friday as well.
Mostly through yesterday.
Oh yeah, mostly through yesterday because you were online.
Like it was pretty much yesterday that I've got the idea of doing it Linus way.
I mean, you were doing memes on Friday anyway, and so was I. But besides the point.
What is a good meme?
Instant to me.
Yes, InstaSpeedathon started as a meme, and now it's still a meme, but it raises money for charity.
No. You're a meme.
I know I'm a meme as well. I'm the rarest of rare memes. That's what I was in school, was a rare meme.
Get to the next stage.
A rare meme looking at a yellow door. Only we'd know that. Anyone else in the chat will be like, what the hell is going on?
I'm sorry, John, but I don't see a yellow door. All I see is a yellow submarine.
We are leaving.
Exactly.
Right, Twitch is going to DMCA this Twitch to stream now.
It's
You failed.
clever.
There's no
It's
such.
clever.
Every music is not original. Every music has been taken. Look at the blues.
It's only when they get used by YouTubers that people tend to care about it.
Yeah. It's only when you are being original.
Yeah, you're making original content. We don't like it. You're copying our song word for word, tune for tune.
I'm just
By
trying.
me.
I'm just trying to be like George Lucas and Steven Spielberg by making it better. You know, walkie-talkies instead of guns.
Sounds
Saying-
like a good idea.
Saying that though, what we said earlier about YouTube. YouTube and Twitch can't even stick to their own T's and C's. So you know, what can we do? You can barely survive on the platform.
Yeah, exactly. Twitch, we don't condone harassment. At the same time, they condone people who harass others.
It's a hypocritical world. And it's the PC community. And I have a lot to say about them, but I don't know if I should. I might get in trouble for speaking the truth.
Let's keep politics out of this.
Yeah.
This
It's
isn't
a
really
PC,
the
personal
argument,
computer.
We're doing speakers.
Yep. Well, speaking of PCs and Apples, let's just say they are like that old commercial of them being lemmings.
You win.
Enough said.
I am confusion.
Your life.
I am the internet.
I am become internet.
I am the V-chip.
I spent my whole life on the internet. I'm surprised I'm not the internet already.
I am Wikipedia.
Do you reckon in the future there will be technology that's pretty much an implant in your brain that basically gives you the information you need instantly?
We
So
do.
the brain doesn't natively have it.
That's a discussion point of my degree known as the technological singularity.
We have that, but there's just one problem. To get that kind of information, they kind of burned all of our books to make that knowledge to implant in our brains.
Who needs books?
Right. When basically this is what the future looks like. What I'm playing. Now imagine if this game was in virtual reality. In VR mode. Oh, I want it. I want to try this game in VR. Here's your first person bomber right now. Here it is. Here's your FPV. Good luck.
So you've spent some time. You spent some time in college in a game course, didn't you?
In college for like 2 years, but we never did anything with VR.
Well, now's your chance.
Game development isn't my forte. My brother, on the other hand, does do game development and VR. I don't.
Get Brother Sim onto it then.
Yeah.
Brother Sim.
No wonder why he's in. So he's the one who created the freaking Sims, huh?
What?
That one just went right over his head.
It's the same as confusion.
InstaSim's confused. I'm always confused.
InstaSim.exe has crashed.
InstaSim.exe is not responding.
We have a blue screen. No, whack, whack, whack. It's green. Okay, it's up and okay, it's perfect. It's been coated in green. We're good.
Green screens of death actually exist. They only exist in like the development versions of Windows. They're effectively the blue screen of death but green.
I thought that it was called a Apple II.
I think there's some file on the C drive that does display the blue screen of death stuff,
Yeah, so
and you can actually edit. You can actually edit it and whatnot.
there is a keyboard command that you can put in to just trigger the blue screen of death. I can't remember what it is.
I might Google that.
There's a keyboard command. You put the keyboard command in, and it just gets blue screen.
Control Alt Delete was the
Not command called Task Manager. That's it.
Films that try and pretend to know a bit about technology really annoy me.
what was the freaking Chimes of Death? I thought that was the freaking Chimes of Death on the old Apple computers. Oh no.
And,
It's been a while since I've been in high school.
on some movies.
Programming is all done in binary, and that everyone can somehow read it.
1
When
0.
in reality, programming is not. Well, it transcodes things into binary, but you don't
Well,
program.
in reality, it's a lot of Stack Overflow.
Well, yeah, most of it is Stack Overflow.
There's just a lot of copy and paste in reality.
If you ever feel useless, just remember someone had to program the Stack Overflow homepage.
I wonder if they used a different version of Stack Overflow to make the website.
I actually remember seeing that once, where there was someone who posted something on Twitter, I think, or something. Like, it's just a photo and it's saying something about Stack Overflow having a homepage. It's a bit like, I can bet nobody's ever been on the Stack Overflow homepage or something.
I think you're right as well.
Talking of Stack Overflow, let's have a look to see if there's any Stack Overflow memes. Of course there are, because it's Stack Overflow.
Stack Overflow is just a coder's version of Reddit, a programmer's version of Reddit.
Basically,
Yeah. Round 69. Nice.
Yes.
Programming is like a choose-your-own-adventure game, except every path leads to Stack Overflow questions from 2013 describing the same bug without an answer.
I don't think I've ever actually asked a question on Stack Overflow. Like, all the answers were already there.
Yeah, I've actually never asked a question on Stack Overflow either.
What's the worst? What's the worst? A website to give to a person who is illiterate.
Any website I make.
No. Reddit. Did I just hear hands hitting forehead? Did I just hear hands hitting forehead right there?
Yes.
Okay, because that was like in stereo. Welcome to your doom stage, as everyone has penetration bombs. Welcome to your doom.
What, you on Do Not Disturb mode? What are you thinking? It's you, it's in.
Yay, I am able to distract David.
Distract the beast! Distract the beast!
I'm a beast? Okay, I'll take that.
Damien.
Just Stack Overflow.
29 more stages to go. I still say there should be a question mark after you're alive.
I think we're about 50 minutes away from your estimate, so I have faith in you. We can do this.
Oh, I know.
You can do it.
Well, I'm 6 stages away from the worst room of the game, so I'm not getting too cocky, Fox.
The worst room, they all look the same.
No, the worst room is because all the power-ups are remote control. And when they get a hold of remote control bombs, they go
You win.
every second. They drop, move, fire, drop, move, fire. You are screwed. Where runs go to die? Sometimes, but it's the worst room of the game. Where runs go to die is stage 88. That's where runs go to die, because everyone is fast, and there's pressure blocks.
I would absolutely hate that. You worked just so long on all the other levels.
Yep.
88 just kills it.
Oh yes, it's happened to me many times. A couple times it's happened to me.
I would just throw my computer out the window if that happened to me.
Yeah, there goes your Xbox. Especially on when you are pinned in by it, you know. It's pinning, and there's 2 spaces left, and he is on one side, you are on the other side, and you pray that the block hits him and not you. And no, the block hits you first. You're like,
You win.
and that's when you have realized RNG does not mean random number generator. It means really? No. God damn it. Oh, the groans. The groans. And we're at 3. You lost the speed on 70, which happens. Will you find us? Yes, you will find a speed up and watch it blow up in your face. You will lose what you need.
Oh, no, I'm just going to remove that because that's not the whole picture.
No, I was going to click on that so I can see it. How dare you?
It's not the whole picture. I thought it was the whole picture.
Yeah,
I'm trying to send in some memes because
have you figured out on why people prefer the female bomber yet?
Sorry?
Have you figured out on why people prefer the female bomber yet?
I mean, when I donated, because I actually put it towards female as well, I just did eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and it ended up on female.
Just take a look at her on the You Are Alive, which probably should be coming up soon.
Mind if I do another segue into our donation fundraising?
Go for it.
Well, Damien, how about you take this one away, because you seem to know how to word things as well in the segue with it.
Speaking of words, I'm going to tell you some words about EveryoneCan. EveryoneCan is a UK-based charity which helps disabled children get into gaming, and I'm just going to post the link into the chat. And never mind, Sim's already done it.
Yay, you're the one speaking, so I'm the one who posts the link.
Exactly. You have all of the words. He has all of the clicks.
Yay.
I had to really think fast. I had to think fast about that segue.
Get to the next stage.
But for anybody who wants to donate to EveryoneCan, they're a UK-based charity based in Manchester in the north of England. They help disabled kids get into gaming using custom gaming peripherals, and they also have a gaming centre in Manchester. It's currently closed because of COVID, but when it's open, kids can go there, can play games together, and just have a lot of fun. And you know, it's a great charity to support, and I'm very happy to be supporting them. I'm very, very happy to know that overnight we've raised the goal of £500. We're now at £518.35, but I want to see us getting more than that, because we have 2 polls left. For Arkham Knight, which I want us to get some donations for, and see if we can get a bid war going to figure out whether or not the character has a big head on. So get donating for that, because that would be absolutely fantastic. And obviously all the money goes to fantastic causes. It goes to EveryoneCan. All of it goes directly as well.
You win. your life. Get to the next stage.
Interestingly, on the stream, because we've reached the goal, the bar, instead of being green, it's just white.
And that's on my channel. It's white.
Yeah, like the bar for it's for the Tiltify overlay thingy on the bottom of the InstaSpeedathon stream. It is
Ready?
Yeah.
Start.
that one. Yeah.
And I decided to have fun, just in case anybody asks me on a pronoun. I don't know why they ask for a pronoun. I don't get it. It's like, we're here for a game. We're not here to tell you, you know, anything else. I guess I'm just freaking 38 and have totally lost touch.
The internet has lost touch with humanity, so
Yeah.
Or is it humanity that's lost touch with the
Yeah.
internet?
nah.
No, I know. It's the internet that's lost touch with humanity. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm like, so this is,
Comedy.
yeah, it's like hashtag.
Oh, you gone.
Hashtag what? Hashtag pound, hashtag worst room of the game, and I'm in the middle with force speed. Oh boy. Oh, worst room of the game. Focus, 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 focus.
Technology has moved too fast, but then saying that, yeah, without technology we couldn't do this fundraiser, can we, Insta?
Nope.
No, we couldn't.
I say we, royal we meaning just you, but still.
Well, I mean, it is we. You are part of the InstaSpeedathon
Oh.
team. We are doing this together, along with Razor Flamekin and Training as well. It's a huge thank you to all who have been involved with this effort. Without everybody's involvement, it probably wouldn't have happened. But probably.
I will say only one thing. This pandemic has done only one very good thing. Very one good thing. Out of everything.
What's the one good thing this pandemic has done?
A lot of people are actually getting into charity marathons without leaving home.
That is a good point, actually. A lot of people are getting involved with, especially with online marathons, because the bigger marathons like ESA and GDQ, they obviously had to move online themselves, and I think that made people appreciate online marathons a lot more.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know if I could afford the trip to here or afford the trip to there, you know?
Nah, yeah, that's true.
I could
I
actually...
mean, that's why we were doing it online. Like, it was one of the reasons why we would accept online runs anyway. I understand the bigger ones like ESA and those, like if they're doing an on-site marathon, they probably can't accept online runs as well because it's quite difficult to facilitate. But for a small marathon like InstaSpeedathon, we would have accepted online runs and offline runs. It would be down to runners' preference at the end of the day, really.
Uh-oh. It's gone.
Out of the submissions, I think only one runner specified that they would want to do on-site runs anyway, I think. If I remember correctly. Well, the chat memes and the memes in this have actually done quite well. We're up to 5 viewers now on InstaSpeedathon, which is pretty good.
I've got 6 on my screen. Maybe that's just minus me, actually.
I got
5, yeah.
I got 6 on my phone, so
Yeah.
So maybe-
because I'm checking
maybe
chat.
maybe-
4.
I'm checking chat just in case anyone is saying, really?
Yeah, like I'm on the creator dashboard, which has a live viewer count which updates all the time, and it shows 5. I think the display on the actual channel itself doesn't update.
Ooh, that was a bad U-turn.
A minute is still pretty, I'd say pretty regular enough for the thing to update.
So we're only
still
one
accurate.
view. We're only one view away from 1,500 total views on the channel.
Nice.
Yeah, if we have one more viewer who hasn't viewed before, we'll have 1,500 views. So get viewing.
Yeah, can you can someone in the chat get that Aunt Betty or Uncle Bob to join the stream?
Yeah.
Tell them to sign up on Twitch and then join the stream.
Hey.
Get to the next stage.
We are 19 stages away from 99 acts to 0. And judging by the thing, I'm at an hour and 34-ish.
Yeah, I was 35 on my side of things, but obviously you've got a delay to account for as well.
Well, yeah.
Bob's your uncle, Fanny's my aunt. Don't laugh at me, Uncle Bob.
Ready? Start.
Oh no, you never laugh at Uncle Bob because he
Don't
is
laugh at Uncle Bob.
AT800.
He's since getting like mad PTSD from what I've just said, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? Uncle Bob's your uncle?
No, I don't have an Uncle Bob.
Every time I hear that, I'm like, all I think of is Terminator 2.
Every time I say that, all I think of is school.
Yeah.
And same as the system here.
School gives me nightmares.
You win.
You
I'm
give me
quite glad-
nightmares.
To be fair, I'm quite glad to be out there.
You give me nightmares.
Yeah.
Man, this is weird now that I think about it.
Speaking of
I'm
school, let me school you in on the fundraiser. I'll have to shoehorn it in.
I've been listening to a lot of podcasts and hearing you two talk. I'm starting to think of a podcast that you two sound like.
I'm already in. I've already run my own podcast, so.
What is your podcast?
Is to say, am I allowed to tell him?
Yeah, go ahead.
My podcast is a theatre-based podcast called "What's Past Is Podcast." Right, it's a play on the Shakespearean phrase "What's past is prologue," and it's basically talking about theatre. In fact, we've got a recording session tonight at 7 o'clock, GMT 0. So, yeah.
That means you miss InstaSpeedathon. How dare you? Well, actually, at 7 o'clock we've got a break, actually, because...
We've planned this we planned this in advance. Like, literally, we record every single week. Like, right now we've got about 6 episodes in the backlog.
Nice.
Because we decided to stop recording for like 2 months. We just let our backlog completely run out. And then we're like, oh wait, we need more backlog, don't we?
Our can is empty! What? Our can is empty! What do we do?
Yeah, most of the episodes have pretty much been me taking the I can't say that, can I? Basically taking the mick out of my mate Steve.
Yeah, please keep the chat here PG.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, normally I'm not a very PG person, so I struggle.
Yeah, this isn't the avenue for non-PG. My main channel is, but this channel isn't.
Yes. I say all our words I want in his other channel.
Well, not all of them, but you can say most of them.
And I'm doing the
I
best
can't
I
say
can.
all
I'm
of
trying not to stutter, because when I stutter, I have to Tourette's to get back into sync. So I'm like, okay, you gotta change your vocal style. You gotta sound like you're talking angry.
People say I have Tourette's, but I'm like, no, I'm just angry.
It's like, why are you angry? I'm trying not to stutter. Have you ever known a stutterer stutter when he's angry? No, actually. Exactly.
To be fair, I've never actually thought of that before.
I've met a couple stutterers, and when they're having a hard time, I'm like, dude, just talk loud and clear to me. Just talk like
Stop doing it to
I'm
me.
a bad guy who is dating your sister and you don't like it.
It's all good, isn't it?
Poison. Alright. 84, which means we're 4 levels away from the final hell run.
Instant, do you know where Club Cymru is last one back?
Yes.
Have you seen the video, yeah?
Yes.
Doesn't he look like a Welsh teacher? Like a typical Welsh teacher?
He does a bit, yeah.
Like, I had this conversation with my friends on the podcast before as well. I think he's probably cut it out of the podcast, but still.
No, don't cut that out of the podcast. Leave it in.
I think it's not relevant, that's why.
Doesn't matter. Podcasts don't need relevant chatter. It's a podcast.
He has to cut a lot of things out, or else the things I say is quite controversial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty much glad he cuts them out, because I will get myself into trouble.
Controversy is a good thing. Don't ever say no to controversy. Yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying the Bomberman Act Zero run as well. Actually, it's a different run. It's a very something a bit different. Something nice, chilled, and, you know.
You don't have to worry about any glitches or any skips or any things that you have to be tricky on. You just gotta know how to play the game.
Fair enough.
I don't think there's any game I would know how to speedrun. I just play a game and that's it.
Oh, yeah.
I do. Well, I have done. I haven't actually done speedruns since quite some time now, but I need to get back to it. So next week on my main channel, I'm probably going to go back to Ratchet and Clank Masters. But to be fair, speedrunning that is quite a lot of fun. It is quite a challenge to do. I know, Damien, you don't like the Ratchet and Clank series, but the speedrunning of them is actually a lot of fun to watch. I do highly recommend watching them, even if you hate the game's guts. But you know.
Probably back in the day, I could probably speedrun the PlayStation 2 game of Spider-Man 2. And I don't care what anyone says, that game is great.
Then speedrun it then.
I haven't played it in like 10 years, but back in the day, like, seriously, I loved that game so much, and I found ways to get through it faster. The only reason why I haven't played it in 10 years is because I've broken the disc, and I haven't got any way to plug it into my computer or into a monitor.
Yep, and when it comes to this game, all you gotta do is beat the game. And what is your final survival time at deep in bottom corner? That's why it's a speedrun, because there's your speedrun clock right there.
Why is there an hour's discrepancy between the survival time that's shown on the stream and the real-time attack on the marathon?
In-game time, which is from the time she says, I forget, start, to the time that you kill the last enemy. So yeah, that's why people are like, the load times, yes, the load times. But if you think about it, say if I was at a popular speed run, a marathon, you know, in between each round's like now, when it's over, I can say, okay, what's our next? A donation. Read our next one for all 99 levels.
Fair enough.
It gives you time to read a donation. $50 from Anonymous with a no comment. $50 with Anonymous from no comment.
To be fair, we had a few. We've had a couple. Well, actually, no. The most recent donation, which was the £20 donated about 10 hours ago, was an anonymous donation without a comment.
And welcome to Where Runs Go to Die. Look how fast they run!
My
Do
computer
we
is
have any more anonymous donators without comments? If we do, now is probably a great time to get some donations in. Or forever hold your peace. I'm just joking, of course. Donations are accepted at all times.
Speaking of anonymous, if you need private internet access to donate
If you
to your own
start advertising
opinion.
VPN on my channel, I am going to ban you.
I was gonna say you can use a VPN to go on the fundraiser. I wasn't gonna specify what VPN.
You just said private internet access.
What is that? Oh, it is, isn't it? But I would. How I describe VPNs to people is the phrase. It's like private internet access. It's your own internet. I've completely forgotten that that brand is a thing.
Yeah.
I don't get it why people brand common phrases.
Oh.
No idea. But no, private internet access is an actual brand name, and don't advertise VPNs. I do not support VPNs.
I do for the thing of encrypted data, really. So no one in.
Tom Scott made a good video about it, actually. It doesn't necessarily prevent an ISP from seeing your data and selling it on. It just changes who actually gets to see it or who gets to store it or whatever.
My ISP is actually using O2. I use my phone mobile data, and even though I've opted out of blocking certain websites, they block certain websites, so I have to use VPN to access them.
Oh yeah, if in that case VPNs are fine. Like that's the only good thing I think of a VPN is either you can obviously watch things from another country, whether that's legal or not is not my decision. I'm not a lawyer. I cannot say whether or not something like that is legal or not. And I cannot condone or condemn such activity because I don't know. But whether or not, that's probably the only good thing about a VPN is you can go onto the websites that would otherwise probably be blocked or aren't available in your country.
Okay, I'm looking at about a 52 right now.
Other than that, people misuse VPNs.
Yeah, otherwise people, not only do people misuse them, people also misinform or misinterpret what a VPN actually does. Because Tom Scott made a really good video about it when he was supposed to have a sponsorship with a VPN, and because he started telling the truth about it, the VPN said no.
The truth shall set you free. No, it won't.
Yeah.
Thing is,
VPNs tell you to say it will stop your ISP from seeing your data.
If a company asks a influencer to do a sponsored segment, I don't really think that the company should have say what the YouTuber does or influencer does.
It depends on the. Sometimes what will happen is if you're doing a sponsored segment, and this happens on Linus Tech Tips as well, is if you have a sponsored segment, effectively what happens is the creative control of that is usually down to the creator. So you'll see some creators, like for example, Jay Foreman is a good example of this. Honestly, his sponsored segments are probably the only ones that I actually watch regularly because they're actually just content in and of themselves. But like when it comes to them, the creative control is often down to the creator, but the company will have a set script of points you should say, basically, and also they have to approve it before it's finished as well. So say now, if you say something, like if you made the advert, you have to send it to the company first to say, this is what I've said, is this okay? And they have to approve it because they don't want you to be paying them at the end of the day. Like, as a company, if they're paying you to say stuff about them, they don't want you saying something that could effectively lose money. They are a business, as you can say.
But you won't be losing money. You won't be losing money if people aren't, going it anyway.
True.
Like, who here has really played Raid Shadow Legends?
Every time I see a Raid Shadow Legends advert on YouTube, I skip it immediately. I don't care who the content. Even if Jay Foreman made a Raid Shadow Legends advert, I would skip that because that game is totally.
They literally got a script that they force people to read. Like,
Yeah.
you can't deviate from the script.
No. That's the thing with me is, like, if a company came up to me and said, would you like this sponsored segment? And I'm just like, okay, what's in it for me? Like, if it's something that I don't agree with, I'm not going to sponsor it. If it's Yorkshire Tea, I'll take the sponsorship and take my arm off and give it to them, honestly. If it was Yorkshire Tea. Honestly, I'd take a sponsor from Yorkshire Tea, Flex Tape. If they wanted to sponsor me, I'd be more than happy to sponsor.
Phil Swift, get on it.
Phil Swift, this is your chance. Flex Tape, I would more than happily take a sponsorship from Flex Tape.
They are YouTubers who actually are sponsored by Flex Tape.
Yeah.
Use code InstaSpeedathon.
You coded to be 20% off. That, just to clarify, anybody who is watching, that's not that is not a real coupon code. You cannot get 20% off by putting code InstaSim. I do not have a sponsorship
No business
with Flex.
No business would even dare to consider InstaSim.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't.
It's like, would you like to sponsor us? Let me try it first.
Yeah.
Give me about 10 days to try it, and if I say yes, I say yes. If I say no, I say no.
If you're a train company, I will also consider a sponsorship from you too. Because I like trains. Trains are cool.
And if you're
It's a good song, too.
If you're a political party called Defying Entropy, you stole our name, give it back.
And
It's
this,
something we've literally made up as a joke, like.
and
We actually
this,
made it joke. I've basically said before I'd start a political party and run for election, and Damon gave us the idea of defying entropy.
and this is why I like to have people who have no idea about this game in the chat, because it's called Who Knows What's Gonna Happen.
To be fair, this is what I did with a couple of my runs at UKSM. By the way, a huge shout out actually to the people at UKSM. We worked together quite a few times actually, and they're really, really cool. UKSM. They were pretty much the first marathon I went to. I took part in, I think, or maybe I did one before then. They are really nice people, to be fair. Shout out to UKSM. They showed off Ratchet. Well, I showed off Ratchet and Clank Side Matters any percent, and the last two times I had Charlie Wild was a friend of mine from uni who was commentating, and Charlie doesn't know anything about Ratchet and Clank Side Matters. Well, she watches me on stream occasionally, but she doesn't know anything about the game, as it were. But we were just having banter in the voice chat, which was quite fun, and it was just great. People in the...
It's kind of like what I want every Twitch streamer and YouTube streamer to do, really. Like, with games, don't talk about the game as often. Have banter instead.
Yeah.
It's a lot more fun. People will watch it. There'll be more views because there's banter.
Well, that's the thing. In the chat of UKSM, when he and Charlie were on, you just had people like commenting saying, "This commentary is just pure banter," and it was great. Everyone enjoyed the commentary so much they just watched the commentary. I tried to explain the run a bit as well, because the thing with Ratchet and Clank Side Matters is there is a lot of explaining to tell you what is going on. For example, ship proxies. You just do a high jump next to the ship, go into the ship and come out again, and you get flung right up into the air. Why that happens, no one really knows, but it happens, and it's a thing that we abuse absolutely everywhere in the game, where possible. What happened?
First half and compare when you do stuff.
Yeah, because I was quiet. Pretty much, because it was like da 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 da, and then you step in the chat, it's like, yep, here we go.
Oh yes. Because I am random, I just literally
Exactly.
talk about anything.
Yeah, and that's
Talk about anything.
and that's what and that's pretty much what I need. Is like I just need someone to talk to me for 2 hours. That's all I need. Someone to talk to me for 2 hours and watch how entertaining it can run. Because yeah, it's the same stuff over and over and over again, pretty much. But you got someone to talk to.
That's why we have Damien here.
Have you
Exactly.
seen that meme of a guy next to a stall saying, "I'll rant about anything"? Or,
I think so. Isn't it the guy who just goes out with a flint and says something controversial and then change my mind?
oh no, not that guy. No,
Oh,
it's similar to that though.
yeah.
But basically, I'm the kind of person who will rant about anything.
Oh, so am I. You
Oh, yeah.
start me off talking about something that I disagree with, and I'll be ranting with you forever.
Oh yeah, same
Or
here.
trains. If you talk about trains, I can talk to you for hours.
The thing is, though, we have two different opinions on everything as well, so we can never agree.
Yep.
No, that's the thing. A lot of my friends, this is what I find really strange. A lot of people have friends, and their friends will agree with absolutely everything they say. Not me, though. No.
Oh no.
With me, right? Most of the friends that I have will disagree vehemently with everything that I have to say.
You see, if you're friends with Emma, tell him he's a brilliant and friendly person. Go, no, I'm a horrible person.
I'm a terrible person. I'm a terrible friend.
I came here for a argument. I'm sorry. This is abuse. And some
How are
people.
people in the chat finding the commentary, by the way? Hope you're all enjoying it.
Yes. And if you
I really
if
do.
you just want to lurk in the chat, just lurk in the chat. But please just lurk whilst laughing at our commentary.
Yes, you are free to use emojis.
You are free to laugh at our commentary. I'm in control.
You win.
And the people who are here are like, these guys are funny, and I'm actually watching Bomberman Act Zero. And I'm looking at his clock, and it's under 2 hours. When
Yeah, it is under
people have always complained, it's like, it took me 8 hours just to get to level 50. Or 80 or whatever. I'm like, do you guys know how to Bomberman?
I was watching the speedrun of Halo Reach yesterday with my brother Jake, and I was telling him that normally if we would do a run of, if we would play this, it would take us 8 hours just to get to that certain points that we were watching it there. Like seriously, it was super fast.
And I'm having a
Watching
little couple yard sales here and there, but the only thing that hurt, it was picking up on those remote bombs. That was the only thing that kind of hurt just a little bit. You're dead.
You're on round 98 now, so it's like it's history now.
Yep. Yeah.
You win.
Almost.
Have I got on my phone to send to
Next stage.
Memes? Oh, yes, please.
It's like,
To be fair, a lot of handmade memes that I've got are mostly about certain drugs. So
I would rather you didn't post those to me. I'm not a huge fan of drug-related memes.
99 acts to 0.
Nice.
I actually have a song that I wrote called 99 Acts to 0, with having one of my old PBs as the video. Okay, you're dead.
by handmade meme, that's actually a funny one. Where is it? Where did it? Oh.
Yeah, when the run's finished, just say time and
I will. You know I will.
He won't.
It's alright.
It's law that in speedrun marathons, when you finish a run, you must say time.
Exactly. He has, 15 minutes if he doesn't want to. Alright, one more guy left. Oh, and he's a runner! Time.
Oh,
So 52:01, that's not bad. Looks like I'm gonna miss the close. Ever so close. Oh, I probably would have done very well if I didn't pick up those remote bombs. But who knows? The RTA changes every time.
So the RTA was 1:59:48.59 now.
Yep, 2 hours, and that's what I aim for. But that's not what I put as my estimate, because just in case it goes horribly wrong. You know,
Yeah,
I always fear the horribly wrong. You know, or just in case I have to reset. And here's the biggest meme of them all. This is what I play with. The only controller that has ever worked. The biggest meme of them all.
The pink controller.
Exactly.
It only just came up now on the screen. There is a delay.
It's alright. That's the biggest meme of them all.
Hey. Anyway, everybody, we are going to head over. Oh, shoot me! Hold on, let me stop yawning first. So everybody, even, we are going to head over now to the next run. Before we do that, we didn't get any donations in this run, but do remember that we are, of course, doing this as a charity event for Everyone Can. We're raising funds for the fabulous Everyone Can. We currently have £518.35 raised for Everyone Can, which is absolutely fantastic. We've absolutely smashed our goal of £500. We have a couple of polls coming up at the end of the next run, which are for the Arkham Knight run, which is not the next run, it's a run after the next one. Sorry, no, it's not the run after the next one. It's at 5 to 3, which is the run after the next one after the next one. It's the third run. It's the fourth run of today. Let's say it that way. It might be. So this is the first. The fourth run is the Arkham Knight, and that's on in about 3 hours or so, or 3 hours, 4 hours ish. And if you would like to donate to that, then you can do so by going to the Tiltify page. Me and Damien and any other moderator that comes in will be posting the link periodically in the chat for you guys, and you can also click on the Everyone Can logo down in the panels below as well to do so. The polls that we have for Arkham Knight are to the big head mode, where No is currently winning, and we also have the pick a skin, where Batman Beyond is currently winning. And obviously all the proceeds, of course, do go to the charity as well. All the proceeds go directly to Everyone Can, and they are a fantastic charity. They help disabled kids get into gaming using custom gaming peripherals, and they also have a gaming centre in Manchester in the north of England, where kids can go there and they can play games with each other, which is absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, the centre is currently closed due to COVID, but hopefully once COVID passes, they can reopen once again. So, AntiAaron, do you have any final words you would like to say?
Pick up this game, and I can, tell you all the tips and all the things that you need to know that the game doesn't really teach you, except, just try this game out and realize that all you gotta do is just pick up and play and learn. And if you get good at this, you can get good at almost any old school style Bomberman game.
Well, thank you very much for taking part, and one other thing that's just happened now, we've now got the 1,500 total views on the InstaSpeedathon.
Woohoo!
Yay! Finally got there.
You a winner!
Hey, so thank you very much for that. We're now going to go over to Driver 76 by the BPG. We'll be going over to that in the next few minutes. So thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys very, very soon.
Alright, thank you.